Uh, First of all, good morning to all the learners who are present here for this induction meeting. I welcome you all on behalf of Regional Center Mumbai. Dear learners, as you all are aware that induction meeting is the beginning of your journey in IGNOU system. Uh, for every freshly admitted student, IGNOU organizes this induction meeting where all information related to your program will be provided for your smooth journey. Today, in this induction meeting, we have the program coordinator of MAJMC program, Dr. K.S. Arul Selvan sir, from SOJNMA, that is School of Journalism, IGNOU New Delhi. Sir, I welcome you on behalf of IGNOU Regional Center Mumbai. Now, proceeding further, I now request our Regional Director, Dr. E. Krishna Rao sir, for his initial remarks. Please, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Shashank. Good morning to all the learners, regional center staff, MA Journalism and Mass Communication Program Coordinator, Professor K.S. Arul Selvan, other study center functionaries. At outset, I congratulate you all for registering with Indira Gandhi National Open University for this July 2020 academic cycle in MA Journalism and Mass Communication program. As a mandatory or as an important activity in the ODL system, particularly in the IGNOU, after completion of your online admission, regional center used to conduct induction meeting for the benefit of the students. Because of the students, so far they are experienced with different type of educational system, instructional system, evaluation system. But whereas now you are entering into the different type of the instructional system where you should know about the system, then only your journey, these 2 years of your journey will be comfortable. And you can have your comfortable journey once you attend the induction meeting. That's why we give much priority and much importance to the induction meeting. For this particularly July 2020 session, I really appreciate even the program coordinator and our regional center staff also. Surprisingly, 61 students have registered for this MA Journalism and Mass Communication. I really congratulate the students. That really gives our reputation, Indira Gandhi National Open University, where students are attracting towards such type of the programs where maybe most of the students are working people in the particular profession. That's why we thought to invite Professor K.S. Arul, who agreed immediately. I'm very thankful to you, sir, for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. And also he is going to deliver about the particular program. Before I invite Professor K.S. Arul Selvan, then I will give you the brief introduction about the system of the Indira Gandhi National Open University, general, what you should do and to do other activities. Professor K.S. Arul Selvan will discuss more and the focus more on the particularly your program specific issues. You all know Indira Gandhi National Open University was established in 1985 by an act of parliament. From 1987 onwards, IGNOU is offering the programs. Now we are having total 56 regional centers across the country and 11 special regional centers under the MOU. we are having more than 3 million students in every session. And also it is the only world largest university. Recently, Indira Gandhi National Open University has been awarded UGC NAC A++ grade. That is really it is a happy news to share with you all. But all your support as well as our faculty support and all the regional centers, it is possible to achieve. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor is all the time stressing much the school support services. That's why utmost care has been given at the grassroots level, particularly regional center level and the study center level, for providing better student support services. Here, you can see you are all experienced so far conventional mode of education, where the student has to go everyday classroom, meet the teacher every day, and the teacher used to take the lectures and they used to explain every line, every paragraph, or every diagram, or every page. And they used to conduct the slip test or unit test or the half yearly test, quarterly, and the annually test. They used to do it. But however, here, one side maintaining the quality in the open distance learning, and another side following different instructional system, where it is the blended approach in the open distance learning we have followed. Particularly, it is the mixing of print material as well as the audio video material. If you see our instructional system, how the program delivers three important components. One is the study material. We call it as a self-learning material, self-instructional material, self-directional material, self-assessing material. Generally, in the conventional mode, whenever you go to the classroom, whenever you are having the discussion with your teacher, whenever you physically meet your teacher in the classroom, then only you have the opportunity to have the discussion. Whereas in the open distance learning, every time, whenever you open your study material, you feel, really, I am telling, it is a truth where it is already scientifically proved also. The teacher is teaching through study material. The teacher is teaching through study material, and also you are discussing with your teacher through study material. In the conventional mode, whenever you go to the classroom, at the time only you get the opportunity to discuss with your teacher. But whereas here in the open distance learning, every time whenever you open the study material, you are speaking with your teacher through study material, you are discussing with your teacher through study material, your teacher is teaching through study material. That is one of the important component in the open distance learning. Second important one is, but if you see the structure of the unit, but I am not going to touch because we have invited Professor K.S. Arul Selvan, then he will take the more on the subject related things. Here you have to understand this program, whatever you have joined, MA Journalism and Mass Communication program, where the program first year and second year, it is divided into the courses. If you see the courses, each course is having the blocks, minimum 3 to 5 blocks it is having. Each block is again having the units. Units again divided into the sections. Sections divided into the subsections. In such a beautiful way, the study material has been prepared. It is not only just by the 1 or 2 faculty. It has been prepared by the experts across the country, and the cream of the country faculty in the academic arena, they all joined and prepared this material. If you see our unit structure, but in every unit, we see we are having each unit is having the objective. In the general textbook, where the total textbook is having the only one objective, but here every unit is having its own objective. Student can understand By reading that objective, what are the content is going to be explained in that particular unit. And the end of the unit, we gave check your progress. Check your progress. That means you are checking your progress by doing the certain activities. How far you understood that study material, whatever you read, by doing the exercise of the check your progress. That is important. That's why it called as a self-assessing material. Maybe some of the students are having the doubts. So far, we have not received the study material. How we can read the study material? One thing, my dear learners, I say the Material Production and Distribution Division has already started dispatching the study material. Due to this COVID-19 pandemic, the date has been extended. The date has been extended up to the 31st December 2020, this July session. And also this dispatch to your postal address is under the progress. I think some of them might have received, some of them will receive by end of this month or the next month, first week you will receive. Meanwhile, you are all the journalists and you are all in the same field, and you are also having a lot of means maybe technical connectivity, where the through soft copy you can read. It is available in the egyancourse.ac.in. And also IGNOU has developed a student e-content app. That also you can see it and you can download in your mobile. That is, I am telling, there are two types of the students. One is opted the soft copy and got the 15% of fee concession. Such type of the students will not get any hard copy. They have to go through this one. Another category is they have opted the hard copy, but so far not received. It is under the process. Time being, meanwhile, you can read the soft copy and prepare your assignments. Or you can understand that, meanwhile, you can do that one. This is the one is the study material. And also IGNOU is having the audio video packages, such as we are having the 24 hours educational channel. That is the Gyan Darshan 2. The schedule all the time we used to upload in our website. Student can see, and in your Dish TV also, it is under the government. It is a free of cost. You can watch it. And also IGNOU is having the Gyan Dhara, that is online radio. You can also the schedule you can find in our website. You can see, attend the counseling sessions. And the third important component is the academic counseling sessions. We used to organize some physical counseling sessions pre-COVID-19. Now in the COVID-19 time and the post-COVID-19, maybe till the 6 months, we may not organize any physical counseling sessions. We will organize through online. That online counseling schedule will be prepared by your study center. I think all the students have been allotted KJ Somaya College of Education. That study center will prepare the counseling schedule. And also we are uploading in our regional center website, rcmumbai.ignou.ac.in, and under the e-Siksha tab. Regional Center Mumbai has prepared one single window tab, that is the e-Siksha tab, where all the information related to your assignment, related to your project, related to your workshop, related to your study material, this all the information is available. You can see it. Now these are the three important components how the program has been delivered to the students. One is the study material, second one is the academic counseling, that is a physical contact program, face-to-face interaction with your academic counselor. Now it turned as a online counseling. Third one is the audio video packages, where we are having the Gyan Darshan 2 and the Gyan Dhara, and some of them are also having the interactive radio counseling sessions. These are all the way we deliver the program. You have been evaluated. You have been evaluated by adopting the continuous evaluation method, where the student has to submit the assignment. In the continuation evaluation, there are the three components. First one is the self-assessment. Second one is the assignment. Third one is the term and examinations. Fourth one is the workshop or the project, like that. But in your case, now I'm speaking generally, not in your specific case, where the assignments have to be submitted. by the students in the month of April or the May through online. We are going to give you the link, Google link. The assignment should be handwritten. One course के लिए assignment submission is compulsory. Assignment should be handwritten, and after writing the handwritten assignment, you have to scan and upload in the Google link. Now our university is going to launch a centralized assignment submission portal. Centralized assignment submission portal across the country. All the students, no need of the only regional center Mumbai link. Across the country, all the students, only single link. Maybe next this June 2021 session, it will be launched. Yesterday, means few days back, so we had the discussion. We have suggested something. Now they are making it. It will be available in our IGNOU website, ignou.ac.in. Student have to submit the assignments in the month of April or the May. Since your session a little delayed, but we will give the time up to the April and the May assignment submission के लिए. That is the one thing, compulsory component. And the term and examination, your term and examination will be in the month of the June 2021. For that, you have to submit the online examination form that is also available in our website, exam.ignou.ac.in, where the 150 rupees for the each course, you have to fill the online examination form in the month of March or the April. You have to fill it. That is the important in the continuous evaluation. Your result will be declared after the last examination, 45 days of the last exam. And even you can go for the re-evaluation of, suppose if you are not satisfied with your marks, whatever you got, you can go for the re-evaluation. Even you can ask for your answer scripts also, a photocopy of that one. That we are having in the IGNOU. There is no need to worry about your studies. And this workshop, how it will be organized, when it will be organized, I think Professor K.S. Arul Selvan will explain you about your subject specific one. Now the final one is student support services. You all have to understand, we are having the three-tier system. Three-tier system consists of study center, which is your first contact point. Second one is the regional center. That is from where I am speaking. I am the regional director. I am the responsible person here. And the third one is the headquarters. Headquarters is in the Delhi, which will declare your result and issue the certificate. This is the important three-tier system where you have to first approach your study center. If you are having any issues, any problem, directly you can send the email also to the study center KJ Somaya. Inka email ignomumbai1601@ignou.gmail.com. That this study center details all available in our website. You have to remember rcmumbai.ignou.ac.in. That is our website. I think our staff will show you that website also. There you have to send the emails to your study center. If your issue is not clear, you can send email to the rcmumbai@ignou.ac.in. We are all here to support you. No need to worry about anything. Even we are getting the information from the school related to your workshop also. I think we have given the time. Some of the 1 or 2 students have, that is the previous year students. They were facing some problem of submitting that portfolio. That also we have cleared that one. And we are all here to support you. I wish you all the best. I'm not going, बाद में our after the presentation of the Professor K.S. Arul Selvan, then we will have the individual queries also. We will discuss. If you are having any issues, we will clear everything. I wish you once again all the best, my dear learners. I'm here and our staff is here to help you at any point of time related to your studies. I wish you all the best. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I request Professor Dr. K.S. Arul Selvan, sir, for his remarks and guidance to the students. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, and my sincere thanks to Dr. Krishna Rao for inviting me for this induction program. And very good morning to all the students. And some of you must be keep in touch with me also, some through telephone or through email. And happy to note that the director was telling that the Mumbai region we got around 61 students. That's a good number in from one region, getting this huge number. So we are very glad to interact with you. And probably initially I'll try to give you the orientation. I think director has given the overview of both the university and the system. And now I'll specifically talk about the MAJMC program. And I have the PPT. I'll share the PPT. And along with that, I'll try to explain the whole structure. Right. This is a master's program from School of Journalism and New Media Studies. Earlier, we used to run a postgraduate diploma program for the last 25 years, 1996 onwards. And that diploma got converted, or we have expanded into the master's level. Now, as IGNOU system provides much more flexibility compared to conventional system. So the MA program is we have lateral entry as well as lateral exit. So I'll explain in the over the next couple of slides. I'll tell you that. So this is kind of skill oriented. We can say that's not very generic program. We can more closely we can associate this master's program in a professional degree level. The reason is this program provides some good opportunity of employability. So because if you look at the Indian media system, newspapers or television and radio or online platform, since India's population is huge, similarly in the media system in India also very massive structure. Massive structure means they regularly needs trained people, and I think that's why if you go to any university, colleges also, you will find some sort of media program, either in a bachelor's level or master's level or diploma level, certificate level. And that shows that how much the popularity of this discipline, communication and journalism. And not necessarily the national level, even including the regional level, regional language-based media system also. If you take the national circulation level, the top 10 highly circulated newspapers, if you take that, at least in the top 10, 7, 8 of the newspapers comes from the regional language newspaper, Hindi or Malayalam, Tamil, Bengali, like that. And then, of course, the couple of English newspapers as well. So now you can understand that how vibrant the media system is. A newspaper, then publications, radio stations, not necessarily with the government department. Now there are a lot of private players. There are community radio stations. Then you know that radio, the television channels, news or entertainment, then film, advertising. So that industry sector is a very massive, and there is a lot of scope for trained people to enter into the industry. As director was telling that the IGNOU is a more flexible and not classroom based programs. These are the university system. It's a flexible enough. So that's why I think if you look at the class setup, we used to get people from both the stream, working people as well as people comes from the fresh graduation level also. The working people in the sense they are maybe in the different capacities in a different media system. Either they want to upgrade their skills or they want to get the degree for further career promotions. And the graduates also that they'll come to our program for the sake of exploring the new employability in the media sector And then we used to get good number of, not very big number, the small number of students, either young or middle-aged people, they, for sake of curiosity, for sake of expressing their creativity, they used to come for that. So these are the three broad categories of students. I think I gave media industry level and newspapers, radio, film, and television channels. Then we have academic discipline also. Academic discipline in the sense people wants to take it further beyond master's degree if they want to go to research or if they want to go to teaching. Because I was telling in the initially, the since the program is very popular, you will find these media courses or program in many of the universities and colleges. The way the industry, media industry needs people, similarly academics also, and they need trained teachers to teach media system. Now we know that not necessarily the media is part of the university and colleges. CBSE has taken the steps to introduce mass media curriculum in the plus and plus two level. They are doing very vigorously, and I think we got in the master's program, we got good number of teachers, school teachers, into the masters. I think we have. I think they are in touch with me sometime through different modes. I came to know that there are school teachers also pursuing for the sake of facilitating media curriculum in the school education, school level. So see the opportunities. These are opportunities either in the industry level or academics level or teaching level. Then there is a huge sector of development sector. Development sector means the NGOs, multinational agencies, or government departments, extension agencies. Everywhere, wherever there is a developmental projects or sector or department working, they always need certain number of communication professionals. Either they'll employ communication people for sake of taking the developmental message to the mass audience, in producing the media content for development. That's a one. Secondly, wherever there is a development sector, there are two kinds of communication people they need. One, the people with the media skill training to take the content, take the development sector, development messages to the mass. Secondly, because these are the development sector, these are funded agencies, they always show results to the funding donors and what sort of training we have taken and what result has came out. So one set of people produce a content, another set of people they'll evaluate the projects they have taken. That means monitoring and evaluation, research background. So now you can understand that wherever there is a huge array of opportunities, industry, academics, development sector, and different areas, with the media training skills or with the research skill or core concepts, either you can go to as a media professional, or you can go to academics, or you can go to research. So that's a system in Indian context, and that all depends upon how much skill and training you are able to develop or inculcate over the period of time. As the director was telling that IGNOU is a very one of the leading, one of the main leader in the open learning system, and we got recently we accredited with the A double plus grade. That shows that how much importance the university is emphasizing on teaching and learning process. And look at the curriculum, the materials we have for MA or any other program of IGNOU, all written by their very renowned people in the industry or in academics. And we used to have a very stringent developmental process of self-learning material. It goes in a rigorous mode in multiple stages and is being vetted in a different level. And that's how we have produced a material. The conventional university teachers, they'll come to the class, they'll deliver the lecture, they'll go. It's up to you, for you to go to the library or go to other system, other information provider to collect the information, or you buy the book and read. And here, what happens, right? And the basic, the skeleton of our whole open learning is based on our self-learning materials. The books are provided to you, and each course we are giving one book. In the first year, you have 8 courses, means 2 practicals and 6 theories, and 6 books you'll get. And the books, based on the option you have taken, a hard copy or soft copy. If soft copy means is all the entire book already available. Hard copies, as the director was telling, that is due to COVID situation, there was a delay in dispatching the material due to the, because the admission process kept on extended due to the current scenario. So that's why it has a repercussion in other process also. That's why I think I was told that there are people going to dispatch it shortly, and meanwhile you can check the soft copy. So that's about introduction about master's program. And I was giving the background about the program and industry and requirement of the people. And there's high demand for trained people. All depends upon how much effort you are taking to develop your skills related to media, different media elements like newspaper writing or visual design, graphics, or audio video program making, or script writing, or research, like that. Whichever area, you don't have to specialize in all the areas. Whichever area you are interested, where you have the potential, where you have a lot of interest, you can explore that area, then try. And one advantage here, right, while pursuing, if you wish to do that, you can join any of the media industry. Of course, you can't join immediately as a high ranking position, but you can go as a trainee, or you can associate with them, and over the period of time, based on your inputs, based on your involvement, they may observe that. So that it can be, because that won't disturb your program. Conventional university, you need to go to classes regularly, but here in open learning, and materials are provided, and counselings are usually done in the weekends only. And now, as director was telling, at least next 6 months, and our regional centers and study centers are planning in the online counseling. And most of the time, the counselings are recorded version are available in the YouTube. So either you can check it in the live counseling, or you can check it in the recorded versions. So that's what about this program's potentiality and framework. I think some of you might be familiar, might have got the details, but I think many of them may be new. So for the sake of the entire group, I'm giving an overview of the program. This is a 2 years program, and each year we have 32 credits. So add up to the 64 credits over the period of 2 years time. So 32 credits in 1 year, and second year 32 credits. And each year, when the 32 credits is divided into 8 courses, so each course being allotted with the 4 credits. So as per the IGNOU standards, in order to complete 1 credit, you are supposed to spend 120 hours of study. 120 hours of study includes reading the self-learning materials, units, and check your progress. You are undertaking the check your progress, and you're doing assignments, attending counseling, okay, and interacting with the either counselor or through the Gyan Darshan radio Gyan Mani radio telecast, or the television broadcast of counseling through your study center counseling. These are all accumulates into 120 hours for credit, and that's what 120 hours means for 4 credit. 1 credit you are supposed to spend 30 hours. So each course you have to spend 120 hours, and that add up to the 32 credits per year, and 2 years it's become 64 credits. So altogether for 2 years, you are expected to spend a minimum of 960 hours of study. Study in the sense, I told you, different activities includes the study materials, studying, and your association with the program. So in the first year, we have 8 courses. After the 8 courses, 6 are theory based and 2 are practical based. Practical in the sense, we have given a web manual, a practical manual. It will is being, if you have hard copy, if you subscribe to hard copy, it's being provided to you the hard copy level. If it's soft copy, it's available in the online platform. And we have listed some of the activities for print and online. We have listed 15 activities, and for audio visual we have listed 10 activities. So together for 2 practicals you have to complete 25 media related activities, and some of them you have to write, some of them you have to produce, and wherever you need to produce you have to put the soft copy in a CD DVD format, and you have to submit to the study center. And for theory courses, the self-learning materials are provided in the book format, And if it is a 4 credit means, on an average, we have kept around 15 to 16 units per course. Sometime goes up to 19 units, or sometimes maybe 12 or 13 units. It varies, it depends upon the quantum of the subject. So, but primarily it may not cross 20 units. And on average, I can say the 15 units per course. These units are divided into further blocks, and each unit is being written in the sense that our self-learning materials are written in a very different narrative style, where you will feel that there is a teacher is involved teaching, a teacher is communicating with you while reading. You can understand that. So that's IGNO's standard method, and each unit you will find each unit is divided into multiple segments, and wherever possible we have kept the check your progress questions. That check your progress basically I'll strongly encourage you to do that for each unit. That will when you are attempting to check your progress, of course the end of the unit we have given a possible answers, but while doing a check your progress, you will understand how much the content is being interpreted properly, how much ability, how much the content you are able to associate to your understanding. So over the period of time on the course, if you do that, that will be better. While doing a reading or while doing a check your progress, in case you are finding difficulty, that's how we are coming to the picture, either study center or regional center, or through our Gyan Darshan lectures. We used to take some lectures. You can interact with this. You can interact with the counselors, or you can interact with the people associated with the program. Okay, so that's how the IGNOU system works. Primarily self-learning material and reading and interacting with the different centers. Study center is actually your immediate contact point, and then they are doing many nowadays they're doing online lectures, as well as from the school level. We are doing many more counseling sessions, either through Gyan Darshan or through Gyanvani, or sometimes we also do Google Meet lectures based on the demand. And sometimes our faculty members are involved in the Facebook broadcast also. That's through IGNO's Facebook ID they're doing. Right. So that's about first year. And the second year course, similar to first year, second year also we have 8 courses. In that 8 courses, 6 are theory and 2 are practicals. In the first year, our emphasis was on print media production skill based training. We have kept that. Even if you look at the courses and practicals are more or less sync with each other. And broadcast online journalism, reporting techniques, writing for print media. Then we have practicals on print and online. Then we have practicals audio, video, audio visual platform. Similarly, in the second year, whatever course you have introduced in the first year, we have taken it to further stage level. Writing and editing for print media, we have specialized program in the second year, print media. That takes you to the different level. Means little advanced level, where the first year we introduce the basics of reporting, writing, editing, page design, and headlines writing, photojournalism, or like that. But here it comes to that how to apply that journalistic skills in the legal reporting or developmental sector or online, how the technology is being integrated into the journalism. So that's about print media. Then electronic media, more specifically, in the first year we have broadcast online medium, 1 block on television and 1 block on radio. Now that 2 blocks are expanded in the electronic media platform course. Similarly, we have having 1 block in the first year on online journalism. Now in the second year, you'll find 1 digital media course. Then advertising and public relation. These are the specialized theory courses. Then we have 2 more theory courses which are related to second year practicals. Second year practicals are completely focusing on research. One on research methodology, one is a dissertation. In order to support your practicals, we have one communication media studies theory course, and we have communication research methods. This is again theory course, how to do a research. So then, based on your understanding in the 2 theory courses, you'll do the research in the next 2 courses. So that's about the program structure. So initially, I was telling about this flexibility in the program as per the IGNOU standards. Suppose you are entered into MA program and you need to re-register for your second year in the end of your first year. And in case you wish to exit, then you will be awarded PGGMC program. So whatever time you spend, it will be awarded. Similarly, with the PG diploma program, which PG diploma in journalism and mass communication, you can enter to second year whenever you have time. You want to enter the again to the MA, there is a lateral entry. So there is a exit option, lateral exit option, and lateral entry option too. So whichever time you spend with the program, it's equally rewarded equally. So that's IGNOU's modular structure. And then program delivery, as the director was telling about, primarily we have our emphasis more on SLM. Then we never take classes. Remember that conventional university completely follows on lecture mode. Teacher comes to the class and delivers lectures. In the IGNOU level, we don't have regular classes. That's open university. Rather than the regular lectures, what the teacher is supposed to do, that we have written in the book format. So the book is being given to you. That's you need to take efforts to read the unit. And whenever you have a problem, and we have a counseling setup, additional support for counseling and academic support that's available in the 3-tier system. So that's primarily about program delivery, and either in a study center level or through Gyan Darshan or Gyan Money, or some now we are experimenting with many more online support services also. So these are our main activities as per the these activities. The programs is being delivered, and the practical component I am explaining about this first year 2, and the second year we have 2. The production portfolio manual is being given to you, and we have separate faculty members, and they used to take regular because Dr. Deva, O.P. Deval, he is specialized in radio and television. He was with the Electronic Media and Production Center as a deputy director for a long time. So then he joined us at faculty with the school. So he's looking after radio and television. He has taken a lot of sessions through Gyan Darshan. So whenever there is a schedule, we will intimate through the EMPC Gyan Darshan schedule. That will be relayed to either through regional center or study center. You can find out and you can interact with them. These are live sessions, and the numbers are provided, telephone numbers. You can interact with the teachers directly. And then second year is a practical on research methodology that's being done entirely by the school, because you need to submit the dissertation to the student evaluation division, to the headquarters. Okay, and first year production portfolio you have to give it to the study center, but a second year research project, that you have to send it to the university headquarters in Delhi. And then program evaluation, term and examination takes 70% of weightage, and your continuous assessment assignments takes 30% of weightage. Adding if to the other, you'll get that 100. And we have grading A plus A, like that depends upon how much marks you're scoring. That accordingly, the letter grade will be awarded to you. Then opportunity I was telling about this, the reporting, editing, and for in the print and broadcast media, then the new media sectors, academic institutions, research institutions, then development sector, advertising and public relations is a huge. That's why that employability is there's a lot of scope for employability, and the program and the structure, then whatever training we are trying to give should enhance your skills, and based on the skills and capability, you should be employable in any of the sector which you want to involve that. So these are I'll rush to the courses. First year introduction to communication, then reporting writing, then editing and writing for print media, then broadcast and online journalism, media and society. Yes, one point I want to tell you that in the master's program, 2 of our course, like this one, media and society, and in the first year, and second year 1 course, digital media, are currently offered through SWAYAM platform. SWAYAM is an online e-learning platform. Now, university IGNOU is aiming to integrate a lot of online activities. That's one of the steps, is to move partially individual courses to the SWAYAM. Later, once all the courses are shifted to SWAYAM, the same program currently offered in ODL mode, right? And it will be offered through online. So that's a step already we have started. So first year, 1 course is being already offered through SWAYAM, and the second course already offered to SWAYAM. That's a difference. Is materials are same SLM. What happened in SWAYAM, right? We have adding additional video lectures. Video lectures means for one course, you will find 40 video lectures. For Media and Society, we have providing 40 video lectures, the same material. SLM is same, and you can register if you wish to take Media and Society. Media and Society course is being offered in the name of Media Information Empowerment. Right. So that's the one. Then Media Ethics and Law. Then the print and online practicals. I was telling that it's about 15 activities related to print and online. Then another 10 activities for audiovisual. This is about print media, second year course. Then electronic media. Then this is the digital media. This is also offered through SWIME. Then advertising, public relation. This will be offered from July session through SWIME. And then this is foundation course for research, media and communication theories, and communication research methods, how to do the research. The basic skill and the methodology of doing research is being explained in this course. Based on your understanding of this course, you have to take a practicals as well as a research dissertation. And that's the end of the presentation. And if you wish to take, we are willing to take questions either in academic level or in administrative level. Sir, over to you.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your clear and detailed presentation about the program, how the program will be delivered, specifically on the MA Journalism and Mass Communication. I think we can take the student queries. Presently, we are having about some 38 students presented. I request my dear learners, those who want to ask the questions, please type your name in the chat box. I am mentioning, please type your name in the box and on your video as well as your mic. Then you can ask the question. Our staff, Mr. Shashank, will call one by one. Okay, please come in the middle. Our staff will call you as per the sequence. We will give the chance to all the students, those who want to have the discussion, those who want to ask the question, Professor K.S. Selvan or the me or whatever it may be related to your studies, you can ask. Please start typing your name. I think Mr. Shashank, you can call one by one.
Yes, sir. So thank you very much, sir. So I request the learners to please write their name in the chat box. Instead of raising the hand, they can write the name in the chat box. It will be quite easy. First is Ashish Mathur. You can unmute yourself and ask the question. Ashish Mathur.
Please, Mr. Ashish.
I hope I'm audible, sir.
Your voice is low.
Yeah, am I audible, sir?
Yes, now it is audible. Yes, ask.
Yeah, sir, I had completed my diploma in journalism and mass communications in 1998. And now I have re-enrolled in the MA program because I wanted to convert the diploma into a degree. So would I be getting, I have already enrolled and paid the fees and all, but would it be possible for you to give me credits, as sir had just mentioned that lateral entry benefit would be extended to people who have completed the diploma program?
I think Professor K.S. Arul Selvan sir,
Yeah.
you can.
Ashish, provided if you have a diploma from IGNOU, you can take that.
Yeah, it is a diploma, sir. It is a diploma from IGNOU. During your lecture, sir, I have also emailed to both you and as well as the study center with a copy of my mark sheet and diploma, sir.
But see, Ashish, while taking your admission, you should have taken that letter.
Sir, in fact, the option was not there, sir, when I was applying.
When did you apply it?
Sir, the day it was announced, sir, 2020 last year, when you had first released that ad. Now, I remember, sir, I had also chatted with you at that time that I am unable
No,
to
is it before July or after July?
after July, I think.
After July means we have provided that option in the online itself. Before
I
July,
could not
it
see,
was
sir.
not. Huh?
Or maybe before July, I'll have the form also. What date the form has?
If
It's
it's
not immediate.
before July means you must be in the January 2020 batch. In January 2020 batch, there was no option of
Yes,
lateral
sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. I had applied before July, sir. That's right.
entry.
Sir.
And now you are in a right mode only. No need to worry about it because already your 1 year is over. Now there is no point in putting it in a lateral entry. Okay, because already automatically you are in the second year now.
Acha, acha. Okay, so I need to appear in the exams for the first year, or I have automatically get promoted, sir?
Since you are during January 2020 batch, there was no lateral entry option, so you need to appear.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, sir. Would you be able to consider, sir? I mean,
No, there is a one of credit transfer option is available, but you need to write to the student evaluation division. Okay, send a mail, and I think, sir, is it possible through RC level or through ACD level?
No. He has to pay some fees also, even for the credit transfer also.
Correct,
I think
right.
Mr. Ashish, instead of
sir,
going
I've
for
paid the fees. Sir, fees
Huh?
I've already paid, sir. Fees I've already paid, sir.
No. One thing I am telling.
Yes, sir.
Fees payment for the program is different, and asking for the internal credit transfer is different. What SAR is suggesting,
Okay, sir.
you can go for the internal credit transfer. That
Yes,
is
sir.
whatever the courses you have completed in the PC diploma in the long back. You can give the request to the student evaluation division requesting, I have completed my PC diploma is so and so year, but where I request you to credit transfer. For that also there is a fees you have
Okay,
to
sir.
pay.
I will do that.
Instead of that, I suggest you please write your first year examinations. Okay.
Acha.
Then
Okay,
you
sir.
go for the second year. Instead of going and spending this much money, again
Okay,
the
sir.
money also will be equivalent to your first year program fees like that.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay,
It's a
sir.
little costly for you. Credit transfer is costly rather than
Okay,
exam
sir.
because you are paying 150 rupees per course. But where the credit transfer is a little expensive.
Okay, so when will be the exams be announced? Okay, sir, I'll do that, sir, as advised. So I'll
Exam is
appear
already
in the exams.
announced. The June.
No, exams will be for you people. Exams will be in the month of the March end.
Okay.
You have to fill the form March or the April because of
Okay,
your
sir.
examination in the month of the June 2021. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, then good.
Next name is Monu Singh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mr. Monu, please.
Yeah, my question is actually I understand the concept of student and regional center. What is the difference between both? Like for I guess we have college in Mumbai as a regional center, and I don't know what is a study center and how we can find our nearest study center if there is difference between both.
Mr. Monu, you are asking the difference between the regional center and the study center.
Right.
Okay, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Regional center means regional center is the nodal agency where your admission as well as other support services will be taken care. Whereas the study center, it is your academic support providing center. That is for in your case, it is the KJ Somaya College of Education is your study center. That is not at the regional center. Actually, it is in the Ghatkopar. Okay, Vidya Vihar. It is already established college. KJ Somaya College of where of the KJ Somaya College of Education will be utilized for providing support services to the students of MA Journalism Mass Communication. There, the counseling sessions will be conducted where you have to submit your assignments and your portfolio. These are all you have to submit at the study center. That is your first contact point. That means the regional center is having total about the 25, 26 study centers. All the students support services cannot be provided by the regional center because of at the regional center level there is no faculty. Okay, only academics are available. Different variety of the programs we are offering through the help of study centers. That means already established colleges, established where we are activating our study center in the particular college for the particular program or the different programs through the existing faculty of the particular college. We are providing support services like conducting the counseling session, and where you have to submit all your activities, as I told, related to the assignments, related to the project, related to the practicals and other all the activities. First point is you have to contact the study center. Okay, have you got the answer? No, your audio is not on.
Hello.
Yeah, please.
Like I stay in Virar, Mumbai. So how can I find like nearest study center of mine for my?
No, Mr. Mono, this program cannot be activated in all the study centers. We need the specified faculty and the facilities in the particular college. Then only we activate the study center. Okay, we having only one study center, that is the KJ Somaya, only for this program. And now this year only the student enrollment number has increased. Okay, we will find out the other colleges where we activate this program, because of this program cannot be activated in all the places. We are having 26 study centers under the regional center Mumbai. In all the study centers, MA, JMC or the PG, JMC cannot be activated because of specialized faculty required, some special provisions are required, some special facilities are required. That's why.
Right. Sir, I have one more question. Actually, my English is quite vague, and I'm good in writing. So if I'm writing my practicals in English, and there is some video making as well in our practicals. So if I'm making videos in Hindi language and writing my practicals in English, so is it okay now?
Sir?
Yeah. See, in IGNOU, we have a provision of bilingual. You can use English or you can write an exam Hindi. But I strongly recommend you to don't mix the language. If you prefer to do it in Hindi, do it in English. Prefer to do it in English.
I got it, but my concern is if I'm writing in English and like there is some questions of making videos, so I can make those videos in Hindi, na?
Recording, suppose you are doing recording interview with somebody in
right.
Hindi, but then you need to, if you are writing remaining answers in English, at least in the time, if possible, you can give the subtitles, if that's possible for you.
Right. Right. Thank you so much, sir.
But we never encourage this mixing of both the languages. Either go for any one language you can go, but stick to that language.
But it is going to for sure mix, na sir. Interview in English in India or in our regional place.
You're not possible. You're not possible.
So we can make videos in Hindi and write in English, right? Is it okay?
Wherever, if there is no option, then you can go for it.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, now your issue is clear.
Yes.
Next student.
Next is Kiran Rebelo.
Yes. Hi. My question was on pertaining to the lateral exit. Did you mention that we need to let you know at the beginning of the course?
Yeah, that's what Sir told very clearly. It has started from the July 2020 onwards. While you are taking the admission, and even it is mentioned very clearly in the prospectus. Okay, student can refer that prospectus. There is a very clear instructions given. You can do the lateral entry as well as the lateral exit. That both are there.
Okay, so is it too late for me to mention it now?
No, actually there is no need to mention. You have taken the admission in MA JMC. Okay, as per
Right.
the MA JMC program is consists of the 2 years. Okay, after completing the first year, you can leave the program and you will get the PG diploma. But to get the master degree in the journalism and mass communication, you have to do the re-registration for the second year. You have
Okay.
to do the re-registration for the second year in the month of April or the May. Okay.
Okay.
If you are not doing the second year re-registration, that means you are exiting the program. That means only after completing 1 year, you are going to get the PG diploma in journalism and mass communication. There is no need to mention anything. That is
Okay.
up to you. As a learner, you can decide. If you want to get the master degree, you can do the second year re-registration. That is in the month of the April or May, it will start. Okay.
All
Or
right.
otherwise, don't pay the fees for the second year. You complete only the first year courses, you get the PG diploma.
All right. Thank you.
You are clear?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, then good.
Okay, next, the learners can write their name in the chat box. However, Shalini Singh, you have raised your hand. Shalini Singh.
Shalini. If you have
Other,
any doubts related to the workshop, portfolio, sir is here very much available. This is a great opportunity to you all interact with the program coordinator about your portfolio.
yes,
I think
And
there is
how-
a one. Kathleen wants to ask some
yes, yes. Kathleen, you can unmute your mic.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Yeah,
I
please.
just wanted to ask you, is there a specific page that we need to refer to check when the assignments are uploaded?
I think we are having the link. I think Shashank, you can paste the link for assignments where
Okay.
they will find out the assignments. In our website, it is there, student zone. And just before we conclude, we will show you 2-3 important information in our IGNOU website as well as the regional center website. Before we wind up this program, we will show you that one.
Okay,
And
sir.
one more
Thank
information. Sir, one more information.
Yes, sir.
And I have uploaded the assignments in the for earlier batch, January batch, and the deadline dates are mentioned in the existing assignments are over. September 30th, 2020. We mentioned that. So for this 2021, we will upload the new assignments this week itself.
Okay, you see, sir is telling they are going to upload. They are going to upload by end of this month or the next month, first week.
But the link is correct. Same link. It will be available in this link only.
Yeah, we will show that link also.
Yeah.
Okay, any other student?
you.
Yeah, okay. Miss Risha, you are having any issue?
Sir, I think no
I have,
name, but
I have seen some of the mails of the Kushbu. Some mails that she used to send. Kushbu Vishwakarma, you are having
Yes,
any
sir.
issue? Do you have any issue to speak with Professor K.S. Arul Selvan?
Actually, earlier I had sent a mail regarding the name change. Like my name is Khushbu Sagar Vishwakarma, but in my ID card, Sagar is termed as a husband's name, but it's my father's name. So I wanted to send a correct, and I have also sent a mail earlier.
No,
But,
that too at the regional center level. I'm asking students, this is the opportunity where you can interact with the program coordinator. related to your subject matters. You can discuss.
Yes, I get it, sir.
No, how to
So,
read the study
Next.
material, even how to write your portfolio or the workshop, project related, what are the procedures you have to follow. There are so many things you can
yes, sir.
get the guidance.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yeah, yes.
If you are all having the knowledge, there is no need of asking again the things. I think Shashank, you can show IGNO website, the assignment link page, as well as the
Yes,
regional
sir.
Mumbai web page and the Facebook page, YouTube channel also. This recorded version we are going to upload in our IGNO Regional Center Mumbai YouTube channel. All induction meetings. So far, we have conducted some induction meetings for this July
Yeah.
2020 academic cycle. That all we are going to upload. Even important information also we are posting in the our RC Mumbai Facebook page. You have
Yes.
to like that one, and you will get the this notifications where you can even one more important thing I would like to share with all the students. This is just a beginning where you are getting the information about your program. Regional Center Mumbai has initiated one important activity, that is the E-Shiksha Ke Baat Regional Director ke saath. Speak with your regional director every Friday 11 a.m. Every Friday 11 a.m. That is the student grievance redressal drive. Any student with any type of query, they can attend. That is a permanent Google link we have already uploaded in our Regional Center Mumbai website. Any student can click at 11 o'clock every Friday, and I am interacting with all the students directly. Any issue, our staff also present. We are clearing all the student doubts and solving their problems on spot. That is, you can even now next week also you can attend, or after the 10-15 days or the 1 month also, whenever you have the problem, you can attend that Google Meet, and also you can send the email to rcmumbai@igno.ac.in. That is our submission. I think Shashank, you can show these two, then we can close that session also.
Yes, sir. There are 2-3 more names who have written to ask the question. Maybe we can take those questions after showing the
Call.
website.
Yeah.
Okay, we can call. Okay, so I will just call the names. As sir is also telling that this is the opportunity where you can ask because certain issues like the student was asking about name change or any other regional center related issues, you can get help later on through email or what sir told through e-grievance redressal camps. But this is the opportunity where the program coordinator himself is here. Sir is here. So especially because sir, we are also sometimes receive number of emails from the learners regarding having confusion that how to write the portfolios and many confusions are there. So the students whom name I am going to call as they have written their name, they can ask any such doubts as well. First is Zara Khan. She's telling that she's unable to get audible because of network error. Please, I want to ask, can I get sample of portfolio?
Yeah, this is a new program we have launched in January 2021 only. So this December, January, we started receiving portfolios, and we will make sure that at least after evaluation, then we'll keep some sample copy in the SOGNMS website. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. Next is Desma.
Thank you
Uh,
both for being so encouraging to us students. I'm very happy to have enrolled in this. But I have a question. I'm studying after many years, and my academic records are on my maiden surname. But I was forced to put that on the admission form. Is it possible to change? Because now more than 20 years I've been using my married surname. I don't have any documents with my maiden surname. I mean, I'm Aadhaar card, PAN card, all that is on my married surname.
No,
Passport,
yes,
everything.
you can change it. You can change it. There is no
I can
problem.
change.
But yeah,
And
you
who
can
do I?
change it. There is some documents required.
Okay.
We need some documents to change your name, which is
Okay.
differing from your 10th class certificate.
Academic.
Generally,
Yes, yes.
we'll take the 10th class certificate as a base. If your name is differing with the 10th class certificate, you have to submit the gazette notification of your name correction. There is a affidavit, and also that name you changed should also be published in the newspaper. That cutting also we need, and your
I have
marriage
a marriage
certificate.
certificate. I mean, I had to
No,
change.
with
Sir?
only. No, one thing I am telling you, please listen. With only marriage certificate, the name will not be changed. First thing, as per the rules and regulations, your name change should be published in the Gazette. Indian Gazette, it should be published. And also it should be also published. You should give the notice in the newspaper. That also we required. And the notary of that one also on the stamp paper, you have to submit. Along with these documents, 500 rupees DD, you have to submit to the Regional Center Mumbai. Then we will change it. Otherwise, all the students I am telling, without these documents, no name correction will be encouraged, no name correction will be changed, means taken. That's the thing. This is the procedure where we have to follow the rules and regulations. Okay. I think Desma,
I have one more question.
Yeah, please.
If we have to get in touch with you, except for Friday at 11 o'clock, is there any way? Do we have a number or email?
Yes, well, I told very clearly rcmumbai@igno.ac.in.
Yes.
Yeah, that is there.
That is the
rcmumbai@igno.ac.in. At any time you send the email.
Okay.
And we are going to show our website also. There our phone number is also available. You can contact.
Okay. Okay, thank you. And
Okay,
sorry, one more thing. The study material is sent to home, or we have to collect it from the study center?
Study material will be sent by the MPDD to your postal address directly from the Delhi.
Okay, thank you.
And also, sir, I'll
Thank
share
you.
my email ID if anyone wants the academic.
Yes, our email ID also is giving. Any issues you are having, you please send the mail. ksarul@igno.ac.in. It is in the chat
Academic
box.
Any academic matters, you can reach out to me.
Yeah, name correction, study center change, exam center change, like that. No need to send to the sir. They cannot do anything. It is at the regional center level only. You have to approach us.
Okay.
Yeah, Shashank,
next is Pamela. Do you have any question?
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, please,
Yes,
Pramila.
Hello. Yes. Good morning. So,
I am unable to see you.
I have not switched on my video. So, I actually wanted to ask that if suppose I am able to submit my assignments by the month of April or May, but I am not able to give my exams in June. Is it possible then I give my exams in December or?
Yes, 100%. 100% you can submit the assignments now and write the examination in the December. Again in the December, no need to resubmit the assignments. Assignment submission is one time. And also even 2 papers you can write in the June, remaining papers you can write in the December.
Okay.
There is no compulsion. All the papers should be written in one time. Okay, as per your comfortability, you can split the papers also. June, May, you can write 3 papers, and the December, May, you can write the 3 papers. Okay, but the maximum period May you have to complete, because of the previously master degree ke liye there was the 5 years. Now, as per the UGC guidelines, we made it maximum period is 4 years. Master degree minimum period is 2 years, maximum period is 4 years. Within that 4 years time, you have to complete the program. Otherwise, all your 4 years duration will be wasted, and your money also will be wasted. Again, you have to take the fresh admission, internal credit transfer. Is all you have to spend a lot of your money. That's why I request and suggest all the students complete within the maximum period. Okay. Okay, Pramila, you are comfortable? Okay.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank
Okay,
you.
the next. Yeah.
Shalini Singh has written that my mom has also joined the program, but since she has opted in Hindi, these sessions will not be useful for her. Will there be separate session for them? I think Shalini, ये session अगर आपकी मम्मी आती तो she could have asked the question in Hindi also, पर अभी नहीं है और अगर उनको ये वीडियो यूजफुल नहीं होगा तो वो हमको ईमेल कर सकती हैं हमारे रीजनल सेंटर के ईमेल आईडी पे किसी भी भाषा में, हिंदी, इंग्लिश या जिसमें भी वो कंफर्टेबल है, और उनको उस भाषा में जवाब भी मिल जाएगा। या फिर अगर जरूरत होगी तो रीजनल सेंटर से हम उनको कॉल करके जितनी भी इंफॉर्मेशन जरूरी है ये प्रोग्राम कंप्लीट करने के लिए और बाकी चीजें वो हम उनको
No, I think we are not offering it is in Hindi medium either Mumbai में.
नो आई थिंक सर वो स्टूडेंट चूज कर सकते हैं, वो हमें देखना पड़ेगा मीडियम क्या है इसका।
No, MIJMC currently in English only. Hindi materials are not provided.
Okay.
No, where is that Hindi, that all? How she got? Miss Shalini, I think you are not.
I can.
having
So
the-
I have a couple. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So both me and my mom have applied for BA Psychology actually. So when we got the email with all the links, firstly, I'm not sure whether all the subjects and all the link are applicable to both of us. And secondly, all of these sessions. So this is the first session that I'm attending because the first session was on 12th and we got the message on 13th. So the 12th session obviously we missed. For today's session, this is in English. So my mom had joined, but she could not understand anything. So I wanted to understand whether ye same sessions first is it applicable to all?
One thing, Miss Shalini, I think you joined in the wrong link. This is for the MA Journalism and Mass Communication. You are speaking about the BA Psychology. Okay.
But then how we have received just one document with various schedules and links to each. How do I understand that which is applicable to me?
No, we have given the date, program, and the link. Okay, whatever the date we have given to that particular BA Psychology, that date only you have to attend. You are attending a different link, which is not for the BA Psychology students. Your BA Psychology program induction meeting is scheduled on 1 minute. I will tell you.
I think 25th, sir. I think
On 25th January 2021 at 4 p.m. You are supposed to attend that link, not this link.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. This is very, very helpful. And apart from this, will that session at least be in Hindi? And if it is available, how do I ensure that while I can attend the English session, how do my mom attend it?
We will not take the session in a Hindi. We will provide you the study material in Hindi as well as the teaching classes also. If you require, we will provide in Hindi medium. That's it only. I think BA Psychology also there is no Hindi medium so far. I don't think BA Psychology in Hindi medium.
No, but when we opted, the material was
maybe
available in Hindi.
You might have taken the bachelor degree. They might have given you general Hindi medium. But whereas the psychology courses, not in Hindi medium.
Okay.
Let me check it, and I will have the discussion with Dr. Monica, who is the program coordinator of that one. By 25th, we will clear all your doubts. There is no problem.
Okay, so thank you so much.
These doubts on the 25th, we will clear it.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, good. I think any other student is there?
Sukanchan.
Yeah, sir. Hello, sir. So, sir, I have this question. Like when I was going through the prospectus, I could see that there were options where you could, do few courses simultaneously. Like you could do a degree and a certificate in some courses like human right or 1-2 diploma. I just need a few basic clarity on that. What courses you can actually pursue simultaneously and that will be valid?
I think I will tell you the general rule. Along with your master degree, you can do any 6 months course. certificate course, you can do it. Certificate program, you can do anything.
Any 6
But the
months.
UGC not yet finalized. There was some information. Dual degree also you can do, but there is no clear-cut notification released by the UGC. Okay, as of now, as per our means policy, as per the UGC policy, a student can simultaneously do master degree or the bachelor degree with one certificate, 6 months duration.
Okay. So, sir, just a question. Like the degree, the first year is of 2 years. Like the whole course is of 2 years. So, is there a limitation that you could just do one certificate course in your whole era, that is whole period of 2 years?
That one you can do as many certificate courses. There is no problem.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Then good.
Okay, so now maybe we can start with the present with
You can
showing the
32
website and other details. Yes. So we will just start the presentation. Apart from this, as I think sir has also said or informed to you all, that program guide is very important for all the learners. For every program, IGNOU has a program guide. It is there for MAJMC program also. It is there for MAJMC program also, which is available at our website also. Even if you are not able to search it at our website, you can just type in the Google and search for IGNOU MAJMC program guide. Program guide will obviously always help you for certain issues which are you're not able to understand. And if still there is any doubt, you can contact the regional center, and the program coordinator sir has already given his email ID. Now we will start with sharing. First thing about the assignment, how to search the assignment. There are links through Student Zone you can go. If you have any issue finding the assignment through Student Zone or any other place, you can simply type IGNOU assignments in Google. Basically the link is webservices.ignou.ac.in. This is the website. Here once you come, you can get the question papers for all the courses which IGNOU is offering. But the thing is that the question papers are available for all the sessions. Maybe in some programs, the question papers for assignments are available from 2012, 2013 till date. The major doubt where the student generally faces is what assignment he or she is supposed to write. The thing is, suppose you will be submitting your assignment in the month of April. So you're in the question paper, in the assignment question paper itself, the university writes this session, that is for which session this assignment question paper is. So this assignment question paper, it is written July 2020 session. That is the assignment you have to do. As sir has just informed that for your batch, the question paper has not been uploaded yet and will be uploaded maybe by end of this week. But we will just search for MAJMC program as well. Yes, here it is. It is here for MAJMC. Once you click here, all the question papers for first year, it seems here it is. You can get the question paper for assignment question paper for MAJMC program. The the next question paper will also be uploaded very soon. So this is the link where you all can check about the assignment question paper. Apart from this, the another important thing, that is Regional Center Mumbai's website. You all can visit the Regional Center Mumbai website for all latest updates. Many of the times students write email to us or visit the Regional Center with the issue that they are not receiving any email, SMS or update regarding their examination, assignment submission. The thing generally is that university provides all this information which you are supposed to perform the activities like assignment submission, exam form submission during the induction meeting only. And if you miss the induction meeting, then generally the students are not able to complete those activities. So but attend the induction meeting, there is no issue. Apart from that, if you miss the induction meeting or if you are not getting any updates, maybe some of the time because of a wrong email ID they have given or wrong mobile number they have given you, to which it bounced back. All the students, we always advise, the regional center always advises to visit the regional center Mumbai website at least once in a week. If you visit at least once in a week, you can get all the latest updates. Now, where to get the latest updates from regional center website? There are two important tabs, as sir was also telling. One is e-Shiksha tab. The tab has been given in the home page only, e-Shiksha tab. Second is notice board. So suppose we will first go to notice board. If we click notice board, here as you all can see, whatever the latest update has been given by the university. It is tentative date sheet for the examinations, for December examinations, frequently asked question, for some promotion of some students, which is not applicable to you all. Then extension of submission of assignments, project reports, all other details. All these things are updated from time to time in the notice board. So if you visit the regional center website at least once in a week, you should first go to the notice board, see the updates, if the updates are applicable to you or not. If you have any doubt that whether this is applicable to me or not, you can read the notification. Still, if you have any doubt, you can send email to rcmumbai@ignou.ac.in. Apart from this, e-Shiksha tab is there. Now, basically, this e-Shiksha tab has been made to provide all the links and informations at one page only. Suppose you do not have to go and search for IGNOU Facebook page through Facebook, or you have to ask for IGNOU link. Suppose the very first thing is e-Shiksha ki baat regional director ke saath. Now many students might ask, what is the link to attend that session? That session is also being conducted through Google Meet only. The link is given over here only under e-Shiksha page. The very first link is click here. Once you click here on Friday at 11 AM, you can join the session and get your doubts cleared. Then social network of RC, Regional Center Mumbai has its own Facebook page, Twitter handle and YouTube channel. Now this recorded session will also be uploaded in our YouTube channel, where you all can go and see the session which has been conducted today if you want to clarify anything again. Then there are frequently asked questions, induction meeting presentation. Then as of now, whatever induction meetings have been conducted, unka recorded session is also available. MAJMC is not there. But apart from that, the other programs ka induction meeting has been uploaded. Then here, pre-exam, quick links for re-registration, for assignment submission, for study, soft copy of study, all such details are available. Another important thing is list of academic counselors is also available at this page only, along with their contact details. Academic counselors are basically the teachers at your study center who will be taking your classes and other things. But however, other details have already been provided by program coordinator sir. So and then online counseling sessions which are being conducted by the regional center is also updated from time to time. Though the email is sent to all the learners about dates, fewer times happens that it gets bounced back. So maybe few students might not receive the update. So it is better to make it a habit to visit the regional center website and the IGNOU headquarter website, that is ignou.ac.in, time to time for extension of any date or closure of any date or notification for any admission or anything. All the updates are always given at ignou.ac.in very firstly, from where you all can get these details. Just another just small thing you all should know, though it will be made compulsory slowly. The university is planning to, like, somebody wants to change his regional center or study center. Here in Mumbai, you cannot change your study center because there is only one center. But somebody wants to change his regional center, or somebody wants to change his address, or somebody wants to change his contact details, all such information. Now, earlier it was all being done in offline mode. That is, you had to submit the application. The Regional Center Mumbai had used to accept the applications in through email also, but the application had to be submitted. Now onwards, all these activities have been made online. The link is ignou.samarth.edu.in. A video has also already been made by the Regional Center Mumbai, which is available at our YouTube page. All the students of IGNOU, whether they have taken fresh admission or they had taken admission earlier only, also even in 2014-15 online admission or offline admission, all should get themselves registered over here. Just one important thing I will inform, that it asks for username and password. Do not get confused with the username and password you had created for fresh admission. It is totally different. Your enrollment number will be your username. Password you all have to create. So once you prepare your login ID over here, you can automatically get the links for assignment, links for previous year question papers. Then ID card, you all can download your ID card from here only. No need to visit different websites. And many other updates will also be provided very soon in this portal. So you all can watch that video as well about how to create the password. Though it is very simple. If you keep on new registration, automatically it will tell you what to do and how to apply for the services, that is address change, RC change, SC change, and other changes which will be introduced as well. So this was all about
the icon where they will click. This
Yes,
online support, that one you just enlarge that one. E-Shiksha ke next one icon.
So
Yeah.
the direct link for that ignou.samarth.edu.in, this is the link. It has also been given in this our RC website page only in the home tab next to e-Shiksha tab, which is online student support. If you click this, automatically you will get you will go to this particular link, ignou.samarth.edu.in. When you try for new registration, it will ask this student registration form, where it will ask different things. An OTP will go, you will have to create the password. And re-registration also, that is second year May admission you have to take. That also has been made through this portal only. When you will be applying, even now, if you don't create your username password right as of now, no issues, it is up to you. But these changes have been made, you should do. But for re-registration, this is the only portal. You cannot do re-registration from anywhere else. So this is the one part which will be made compulsory very soon for all the students. Now, one student had written about the flow chart of the activities they have to perform. There is no such separate flow chart available at, I think, at any other place. But the most important one, especially for you learners, that is MA JMC learners who have taken admission in July 2020 session. Most important thing, that April is the most important month for you. April and May maybe this time. April and May are the most important months for you people, where you have to submit your assignments in the month of April, May. You have to fill the examination form by paying 150 rupees per subject ka examination online form you have to pay in the month of April and May. Those examinations will be in the month of June. Third thing, in the month of April and May will be submission of your portfolios. That will also be done in the month of April and May only. And after that, re-registration, that is admission in second year, that also will be in the month of April and May. So you all can start doing the activities. Submissions are in April and May. Examinations will be in the month of June 2021. There is no such more no chart is required. So also remember this point. So in the month of April, start visiting the website frequently, whether the examination form has been notified or not, whether examination form has been notified or not, assignment submission has been notified or not. That all you all should check frequently from the month of April. So you will not miss any deadline. No need to wait for any SMS or email that I will get SMS, then only I will fill the examination form or submit the assignments. So during induction, all these details are already being provided. Sir, I think
okay. I think we came to the conclusion. We are going to share with you the PPT which we have presented. One PPT, general PPT about the activities you have to perform. That is one. Another one is the PPT presented by Professor K.S. Arul Selvan sir. That also we are going to share with you, all the students. This video also will be uploaded in our YouTube channel. You can see it. Accordingly, you can prepare for your program. I'm very thankful to Professor K.S. Arul Selvan sir for accepting our invitation and spending his valuable time and guiding the students related to the MA JMC program. And also I thank my regional center staff also for time to time providing the support services and giving answers to the students. I also thank the students, those who have presented in this meeting, and also those who have taken the admission in the IGNOU for this MA JMC program. And this is the just beginning. You have to travel 2 years. Your journey is a 2 years journey in the IGNOU. Whenever you feel difficult, you remember Indira Gandhi National Open University Regional Center Mumbai is here to help you, to provide you support services. At the same time, the program coordinator as well as the faculty at the Delhi level, they are also available to help you, to guide you related to your program. Don't feel I have joined in the open distance learning, maybe support services milta hai nahi hai, aisa nahi hai. It is like your university. It is our university. It is a total nation university. That's why IGNOU called as a people's university. You feel like your own family university, and we are all here to support you. No need to take any tension. I request all the time students, maybe during this COVID-19 time also, we have provided better student support services. We understand the situation. It is a public university. It is a public university. That's why we don't see it any economical or the commercial type. It is a service-oriented university. That's why you are all having the right, and the regional center as well as the school is having the responsibility to give you the proper guidance and support you. You please remember, finally, I thank everyone, and also I wish you all the best for your future academic endeavors and your journey in the IGNOU. These 2 years must be comfortable. You will complete your program successfully and reach your goals, whatever you set for your life. And I wish you all the best. Thank you, one and all. I think final words, Professor K.S. Arul Selvan sir, you want to say?
No, it's okay. I think we have given the links, and they can reach out to the study center or regional centers. And any academic support, you can always contact the school for any help. Thank you. Keep in touch that.
Yeah. Thank you. Shashank, you can close it.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So as sir told that this is just the beginning, you all can always be connected to us through email. Program coordinator sir has also given his email ID. You can always send email for academic activities related doubts, for anything you want to ask, any questions related to our academic activities. Firstly, I thank Dr. K.S. Arul Selvan sir to take out time and participating in this induction meeting. It was definitely very helpful for all the learners, especially, and then regional center as well. It was very helpful. Thank you very much, sir. On behalf of all the students and regional center Mumbai, I thank you. Then I thank all the learners as well who attended this session. So as this is just beginning, in future, any query, any issue, always you all can contact through email only. Maybe make it a preference to contact us through email. Then I also thank our regional director, sir, for always supporting the students, and the regional center staff for organizing such sessions, and the regional center staff who are participating in the session. Sir, with your permissions, we can close the session.
Yes, you can close it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.